Assalamu alaikum. Ruling on masturbation and how to cure the problem. Question. I have a question which I am shy to ask, but another sister who has come to Islam recently wants an answer to, and I do not have an answer with dilals from the Qur'an and Sunnah. I hope you can help, and I hope Allah will forgive me if it is inappropriate, but as Muslims we should never be shy in seeking knowledge. Her question was, is it permissible in Islam to masturbate? May Allah increase us all in knowledge. Answer. Praise be to Allah. Masturbation for both men and women is haram, forbidden in Islam, based on the following evidence. First, from the Quran, Imam Shafii stated that masturbation is forbidden based on the following verses from the Quran: interpretation of the meaning, and those who guard the chastity, i.e. private parts, from illegal sexual acts, except from their wives or the captives and slaves that their right hands possess, for them they are free from blame. But whoever seeks beyond that, then those are the transgressors. 23.5-7. Here the verses are clear in forbidding all illegal sexual acts, including masturbation, except for the wives or that their right hand possess. And whoever seeks beyond that is the transgressor. And let those who find not the financial means for marriage keep themselves chaste, until Allah enriches them of His bounty. 24.33. This verse also clearly orders whoever does not have the financial means to marry to keep himself chaste and be patient in facing temptations, including masturbation, until Allah enriches them of His bounty. Secondly, from the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, Abdullaah ibn Masood said, "We were with the Prophet while we were young and had no wealth whatsoever. So Allah's Messenger said, O young people, whoever among you can marry, should marry, because it helps him lower his gaze and guard his modesty, i.e. his private parts, from committing illegal sexual intercourse, etc. And whoever is not able to marry should fast, as fasting diminishes his sexual power." Bukhari 5066. The hadeeth orders men who are not able to marry to fast despite the hardship encountered in doing so, and not to masturbate despite the ease with which it can be done. There are additional evidences that can be cited to support this ruling on masturbation, but due to the limited space we will not go through them here. Allah knows what is best and most correct. As for curing the habit of masturbation, we recommend the following suggestions. 1. The motive to seek a cure for this problem should be solely following Allah's orders and fearing His punishment. 2. A permanent and quick cure from this problem lies in marriage as soon as the person is able, as shown in the Prophet's hadeeth. 3. Keeping oneself busy with what is good for this world and the hereafter is essential in breaking this habit before it becomes second nature, after which it is very difficult to rid oneself of it. 4. Lowering the gaze from looking at forbidden things such as pictures, movies, etc. will help suppress the desire before it leads one to commit the haram, forbidden. Allah orders men and women to lower the gaze as shown in the following two verses and in the Prophet's hadith interpretations of the meanings. Tell the believing men to lower the gaze from looking at forbidden things and protect the private parts from illegal sexual acts, etc. That is purer for them. Verily, Allah is all aware of what they do. And tell the believing women to lower the gaze from looking at forbidden things and protect the private parts from illegal sexual acts, etc. 24.30-31. Allah's Messenger said, "Do not follow a casual, unintentional look at forbidden things with another look." Al-Tirmidhi 2777. This is a general instruction by the Prophet to abstain from all that may sexually excite a person because it might lead her to commit the haram, forbidden. 5. Using one's available leisure time in worshipping Allah and increasing religious knowledge. 6. Being cautious not to develop any of the medical symptoms that may result from masturbation, such as weak eyesight, weak nervous system, and/or back pain. More importantly, feeling of guilt and anxiety that can be complicated by missing obligatory prayers because of the need to shower ghusl after every incidence of masturbation. 7. Avoiding the illusion that some youth have that masturbation is permissible because it prevents them from committing illegal sexual acts such as fornication or even homosexuality. 8. Strengthening one's willpower and avoiding spending time alone as recommended by the Prophet when he said, "Do not spend the night alone." Ahmad 6919. 9. Following the Prophet's aforementioned hadith and fast when possible, because fasting will temper one's sexual desire and keep it under control. 9. Following the Prophet's aforementioned hadith and fast when possible, because fasting will temper one's sexual desire and keep it under control. However, one should not overreact and swear by Allah not to return to the act, because if one does not honor one's promise, one would be facing the consequences of not living up to one's oath to Allah. Also, note that medication to diminish one's sexual desire is strictly prohibited because it might permanently affect one's sexual ability. 10. Trying to follow the Prophet's recommendation concerning the etiquette of getting ready for bed, such as reading well-known supplications, sleeping on the right side, and avoiding sleeping on the belly. The Prophet forbade sleeping on the belly. 11. Striving hard to be patient and chaste, because persistence will eventually, Allah willing, lead to attaining those qualities as second nature, as the Prophet explains in the following hadith. Whoever seeks chastity, Allah will make him chaste, and whoever seeks help from none but Allah, He will help him, and whoever is patient, He will make it easy for him, and no one has ever been given anything better than patience. Bukhari 1469. 12. Repenting, asking forgiveness from Allah, doing good deeds, and not losing hope and feeling despair are all prerequisites to curing this problem. Note that losing hope is one of the major sins punishable by Allah. 13. Finally, Allah is the most merciful and He always responds to whoever calls on Him. So, asking for Allah's forgiveness will be accepted by His will. Wallahu alam. And Allah knows what is best and most correct. Please check the description. Jazakallahu khairan. Please subscribe now our channel. Assalamu alaikum.